to be an interesting time there. At the back, when you have Harley, Ebi, Plumtar playing their role for the Super Falcons. And this is a game where you expect Nigeria to dominate the game with their physical presence. But the slick passing play of Morocco would also be needed here. This is a semi-final game where you do see the CAF president, Dr. Mochepe, also here together with a lot of school members of the CAF and also the officials from the Moroccan Football Federation, all of them here to witness this mammoth game in our hands today.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be everything, even before the final. This is one of the finals before the final. So the South Africa, they are already done. They are going to the finals. So now it's one of these teams that's going to play against South Africa.
So this is the cauldron where Waldrum wants to make history with a final bet for Nigeria, seeking the 10th title as the dominant force in the game. Nigeria looking forward to making things count beautifully for them. It's been an exciting moment in terms of their history here, and as they charge forward, it's always going to be the Atlas Lionesses who seem to have a lot of faith in their fans who have been here in their number to see what they can give them. You obviously want to see the runs on the flanks where Tagnut is always charging forward, getting support as well. And there's going to be that infringement just close up to the box, because anytime Chebak as well as Redwani surge forward, it's always going to be a problem there for the Nigerians to deal with it. A little bit of attacking at the knee there. And this is going to be a very interesting time for Chebak to see if she can. All the 3 goals she scored in the competition, the set piece supremo for the Moroccans. She's been able to do something exciting there for Morocco.
Yeah, this is what you don't want to see for the Moroccan team, because they've been really good when it comes to dead ball. They've scored from set piece. So Nigeria, they have to be really careful with the kind of the free kick they're giving to this team.
It's a good start there for the host nation, with Chebak here looking to find a way to hit the balls into very dangerous areas there for Morocco. She's been an exciting player for the side, and Chebak here drops it, looking for support there. And this time Amrabat just couldn't direct the ball as excited there for herself and the team. And El Chat also playing a part in the attacking play of the side. See how Chebak was able to lock the ball beautifully into the box there for El Chat to deal with it.
Yeah, I think the defenders, they have to really play smart when it comes to committing foul very close to the 80-yard balls, because this is one part that the Moroccan team, they are really good. They are really good at. So they have to be really, really careful.
Jibade has always been great anytime she gets the opportunity, and anytime she gets the chance. Her energy is exciting. She's already scored 3 goals in the competition, with Nigeria looking to hit this one from that long range. Lovely effort. And the Super Falcons starting to open up a little bit there. And Yinde with that effort there for Nigeria. Sakobi as well. And you can see how she tried to direct the ball into the far post. Back in 2018, when Nigeria lifted the trophy in Ghana, the likes of Ebi as well as Jibade and Oshola played a huge role in a semi-final win against Cameroon. Okobi, Odega, even though Odega is on the bench, Jibade is starting. At least these are the players who did feature in that semi-final game against Cameroon some years back in Ghana.
Yeah, I think these Super Falcons, they are used to this kind of situation right now. They are used to winning, and they are used to their own team.
Well, Tagnut was looking to pick this ball here, but couldn't quite direct the pass given to her. Chebak. Redwani. Tagnut, the player of the match against Botswana. It's been very influential in the team here, the captain for the side. Morocco really winning all 4 matches in the ongoing competition in the opening round. As they try to find space there, it's going to be a Nigerian advantage. But at least a little bit of an effort coming through from Amani, who sat out in the match against Botswana, but at least been able to get back into the starting role. Amani. One of the attacking players of Morocco have been pretty much influential on the goals scored. Dagnut and Sudi, as well as a support there from Nakech and Amani.
Yeah, you can see the coordination between both players and the way they interchange position. So it's really difficult to track down. So the Super Falcons, they have to be really careful from the midfield, because that's the engine room right there. They have to be in control.
So it's Dagnut, and she finds support on the flanks with Wani trying to charge forward. And she takes out Payne. Ball did anything. Ayani is the target there, but she didn't quite get to it. And Nigeria leaving dangerously, but they're trying to turn things around now. Moving to the left-hand side. It's always going to be tricky there for the Super Falcons. Anytime they move, the energy is pretty much high. But this is Morocco. This is why they want to be there. The interesting bit about the Moroccan side is that they did start their competition, hoping to qualify for the World Cup. Of course, they have done that. It's one dream they have achieved, but they still believe that if they have, or they push harder and push Nigeria to first, it's possible they can get to the final.
Oh, they don't need gear 1 anymore. They need 5 and 6, and that's what they are doing right now. Gear 1, you just need to start, and then they're in the process of winning the cup, and you can tell from the way the supporters are supporting them, and the way they're playing, they're taking the fight to the Super Falcons of Nigeria.
Always have a way of moving the balls around sleekly, and have to give the ball a ball. This time Pangchai was able to lose possession. You can see how she's not excited about the decision by the lieutenant official Sudi, separating from the wide areas in terms of her position in the game. Well, Rashida Ajibade has been directly involved in 5 of Nigeria's 8 goals in Morocco, scoring 3 and registering 2 assists as well. Hasn't really played, or perhaps has seen plenty of the balls inside the penalty areas, but a bit of an interesting start there for Nigeria, with Onomono also playing a role up front, looking to get the support there from the likes of China Kanu. And so far in the last 7 minutes or so, it's been the host nation putting a lot of pressure there on Nigeria to see if they can get the first goal. It's been an interesting story there if you look at how football has been developed in Morocco, seeing the skills and power and the pace of the players, with Wani here charging forward. And here comes the support there from the Nigerian right full back.
I'm not surprised the way Morocco, I'm not surprised the way they're playing right now, because when you have one of the best coach when it comes to women football in the world, and then the resources and everything, the process for over 2 years, they've been really building this team, and you can see the result is showing right here.
It's not showing. Amani gets the ball into a very dangerous area there for the Moroccans to see if they can take advantage of that. It's been one competition where we've seen the fans allowed to watch the game freely, and so it's not surprised to see 53,000 of them in the stands watching this semi-final clash, a very important one, of course. And Nigeria would like to make history as well, but they have to defend this piece from the Moroccans, which are back to deliver that into the box. See what happens. Ball sent to the far post now. It's down to the goalkeeper for Nigeria to deal with the situation. Chiamaka Inanozie, one of the players who featured extensively for Nigeria as well back in 2018. She's been the safest pair of hands for the Super Falcons, and they're not really overawed or intimidated by the fans watching this game today here at the stadium, are they?
No, not at all. That was what Okobi recently said in an interview. She said that the Super Falcon will not be intimidated by the supporters. And this is something that they are used to. Even when they played against Cameroon in 2016, they had over 42,000 fans, but they went ahead to win. So Nigeria, they are really good with stuff like this, the supporters, because for them, it's not their business. They are mentally strong and physically strong. So it's all about utilizing their chances. That is all they have to do right now. But the cool thing with the Moroccan team is that you can see the way they're playing. They're actually taking the fight to the Super Falcons. They're not waiting or sitting back to absorb all the pressure. So the Super Falcons have to be careful also.
Already a set-piece advantage for Nigeria, where they center line and have to see how best they can. And so when the balls are delivered into the box, your expectation is you have the likes of Uchebe and Namono playing a role and seeing if they can intimidate the back line of Morocco. I've already seen a lot of green shirts in the box. Most all of them standing right in front of the 18-yard box. Ball would have to be delivered by Ebi. Sometimes when situations like that do happen, that's where the experience would have to come in. Ball cut out beautifully there. Sudi, Ebi. Rewinds the ball into the box, looking to pick up Plantar, and Morocco would have Rodwani and Taknut combining effectively there, where Armani couldn't quite keep possession. Well, if June's FIFA rankings are anything to go by, obviously the Super Falcons will have no problem defeating the Moroccans. Nigeria first in Africa and 39th in the world. Morocco 8th position on the continent and 77th in the world as well. But that is because they are hoping the tournament becomes one of the competitions they've hosted and looking to win it, interestingly. As they get ready for the CAF Awards, which is going to happen on the 21st of this month, on Thursday. We've seen 5 players in Morocco given a chance to see if they can win some awards there. Tagnut, Chebak, one of them in the mix to win some awards as it's if they are voted for. And once again, Chebak comes back to win possession there for the side, and Amrabat will have to deal with it. Sends it to the right-hand side, and here comes the Moroccans. They always want to keep possession. That's in the rush to run with the ball quickly and find space, very dangerous area. Charles Nigeria's full-back. Some tie, my point in midfield. Antoinette Pine and Ajibade. Anytime she's on the move, you know it could be very dangerous. And there's a decision goes against Ajibade, and Moroccan way.
You can tell like Rodwani, she likes to go up the last 4 games she has played, and it's really interesting to see that she's actually like extra players up there, and she has the likes of Ajibade that she has to play against. Ajibade is really fast, so I'm just watching to see how she's going to survive in this game, going up and down. But she looks really active and ready right now.
Quality work there from Taknut and Namani combining well. Again, ball pushed away by a chat. And this is where the Nigerians are finding some difficulty at the back, trying to clear their lines. It's been pretty much difficult for them to do so. Meantime, they'll be looking to see the support system that will be put together and helping them to move up. Uchebi. Well, she got the chance to play a part in the Nigerian setup, Uchebi. And they had those moments there with Burundi and Botswana in their group. As Nigeria again trying to charge forward. It's Kobe Ebi looking forward, and this down to Mono in the box, and she tried to drill it into the sub-yard area and quickly got it beautifully by the goalkeeper. Mitch for the Moroccans, and those are the dangerous balls that you don't want to give to the Nigerians anytime they have it there. Expect to see the runs there from Anumanu.
Yeah, Anumanu, she made a very good run there, but there was no support in the box. So I think it would be really good for the Super Falcons to like go with her whenever she's making those runs.
Still Nigeria looking for that instinctive pass into some of the defensive lines and opening spaces. It's been pretty much tight in midfield for these two players to work around Anyinde and Okobi.
Go to the Play Store and search Sports Free Lives.
The brand of women football in Africa. The 39-year-old stadium. It's still going to be a very keenly contested game in the semi-finals. Already seeing these two teams are drifting deep into the defense line to see if she can shot a very Taknut here. She's been one of the revelations in the competition, Taknut. Amrabet. Want to tangible the Amrabet, lose possession. And here comes the Kobe on the mono on the right-hand side. Kobe waiting for the ball, trying to cut it beautifully. And it has been stopped. Lose possession. And here comes the Kobe on the right-hand side. Kobe waiting for the ball, trying to cut it beautifully. Centre-back, out there for it has been the Moroccans. And again, a dangerous ball there. Amrabet using the ball in a very, very present, unfamiliar position there. Encouraging centre-back, out there for the Moroccans. And again, a dangerous ball there. Amrabet using the ball in a very, very unfamiliar position there.
Yeah, that was a dangerous one for the Moroccan team to lose the ball possession over there.
Ridwani trying to make sure she has the moment.
Of the chances.
Those are all things now. They know the dangers of the Nigerians and what they can do and how they can also punish them. Ridwani trying to. She has the moment. Those are all things down. They know the dangers of the Nigerians and what they can do and how they can also punish them. Once again. Again, the back. But the Moroccans would want to roll high, the fans would want to rip the roof apart. That is, if they see a goal here, the fans would want to roll high. The fans would want to rip the roof apart.
That's why the fans are here. They want to see the Atlas see a goal here.
That's exactly what they've been waiting for.
Go to the finals. But of course, they have to go to the Super Falcons. Are here. They want to see the Atlas Lionesses.
These two teams are qualified for. Here comes Budwani and. There.
Yeah, that was a dangerous.
Nigeria win against Ridwani. Cameroon and it was the Moroccans once again. It's going to be Achibade helping things out. Ridwani, Achibade. Once again, it's going to be Achibade helping things out. Silky hair. Taknut might not show things, and Achibade would want to come in charge forward with a speed. again, it's been the right back, and it is a Kobe here for Nigeria. Things and she turns beautifully, in charge for looking for support. And again, Nigeria will feel they could have an opportunity. It is a Kobe here for Nigeria. She turns beautifully, looking for support. Super Falcons beginning to open up on the also trying their best there to support things. Ball was drilled in, the Nigerians attack.
Sports free.
Atlas Lionesses score a goal and hopefully go to the finals. But of course, they have to go through the Super Falcons, one of the best teams in Africa.
Well, these two teams have qualified for the World Cup already after securing the semi-final bet here in Morocco. Nigeria win against Cameroon, and it was the Moroccans having a good day in the office against Botswana. Ridwani, Achibade, and once again it's going to be Achibade helping things out. Silky here, Sagnut not quite sure things, and Ajibade would want to come in, charge forward with the speed. And again, it's been the right back, and it is Okobi here for Nigeria. And she turns beautifully.
Go to the Play Store and search Sports Free Lives to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Play
Il
Store.
faudrait que le Maroc essaye. On peut voir sur le visage de Pedro, il veut qu'elle sorte. Il veut qu'elle remonte. Il faut qu'elle remonte. Elles ne peuvent pas rester dans leur camp.
Plus dans leur camp,
elles vont se faire acculer.
subir.
Elles vont subir
la pression des Nigérianes. Ballon bien conservé. Et également, ces différentes catégories se retrouvent dans 2 Coupes du Monde féminines, chez les moins de 17 ans et également chez les seniors. Là aussi, c'est une bonne relève pour cette...
Ça prouve que le travail est bien fait. Les 2 catégories iront prendre de l'expérience aussi dans ces Coupes du Monde qu'elles auront le privilège de participer. Et cette expérience, ça va servir à ces jeunes qui vont, d'ici 2-3 ans, monter dans l'équipe senior aussi.
Et cette équipe marocaine qui a de l'avenir avec la moyenne d'âge de 25-26 ans, la majorité de joueuses qui sont sur l'aire de jeu peuvent encore jouer même la Coupe du Monde 2027. Et c'est aussi une occasion pour elles de se roder pour la prochaine Coupe d'Afrique des Nations. Pourquoi pas chercher encore une qualification consécutive.
Supporters will have come here in their numbers. It's going to be a moment for them if they are able to get in there. Ball delivered into the box, the far post goes wide, and a very unproductive ball delivered by the Nigerians. And Okobi could have done better, maybe deliver the ball into the near post, maybe again, where the likes of Jibade was grazing in there to pick the ball.
That was indeed unproductive set piece right there. These are like the important the ball very well.
Indicated to you how the South Africans are already waiting for the winner of this tie to meet them in the final. They defeated Zambia by a 94th minute goal there by Linda Tlalo, indicating that the South Africans make it where they lost to Nigeria, and now they are back in the final. South Africa waiting to either meet Morocco or Nigeria.
I'm not surprised the way the South Africa team they are in the final right now. This is the second time. They'll be knocking on the door for some years right now, and then they actually want this cup. So now they're in the final. This is another opportunity for them to win the Nations Cup. So hopefully they win the WAFCON this time, and they have the likes of Nigeria or Morocco that they have to face. They have one more hurdles to go.
Tagnote here, House on the left-hand side, Ridwani charging, and Ridwani looking to deliver a very poor one from Ridwani. And so far, there's been one shot on target from Nigeria, and 25% shot accuracy from Nigeria, as against 0% from Morocco. As we move on in the game here, shot inside the box, Nigeria already delivering 2 shots inside the box. It's against 1 for Morocco here. Super Falcons have seen 8 amazing touches inside the Moroccan half. Ridwani to deliver this one to Chad. Nigeria pressing high up on the field there. See the run by Uchebe. And Onomono again pressing deep into the half of the Moroccans, making life a little bit difficult, suffocating the back four of the Moroccans. And again, ball back to the goalkeeper, poorly done. Onomono looking to pounce on that one. Okobi! And Nigeria could have punished Morocco. They should have. But again, it was the moment Nigeria felt they could have. And Uchebe with this chance. Oh, what a chance. And I was talking about the high pressing play of the Nigerians, suffocating the from Uchebe.
Both teams have been supplying each other. They've been trying to get the ball from. This is one good opportunity wasted right there.
The Moroccan, by way of trying to play it pretty much safe at the back, it's been difficult for them to get the balls into the middle third for the likes of Chebak and Nakesh to deal with it. And you can see Chebak really having some difficult moment there with the goalkeeper and telling her to get the ball in and stop playing among themselves at the back.
Yeah, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep ball possession, but you don't want to do this kind of like this pattern against the likes of the Super Falcons, because they're not going to give you that space to play from the back. Of course, you want to keep ball possession, but not with the Super Falcons. I don't think they're going to give them that opportunity to do that.
Another ball delivered, wasted by the Moroccan keeper. Allow Nigeria to pick it. Kanu here tracks it back to Heavy. Again, it's been picked up beautifully there by the Moroccans. Amrabat. Again, it's been defensively poor. And a charge tidying things up. Chebak again having difficulties at the back with one who want to push things forward. Gets it back to Chebak. And still Morocco. Even in the face of some difficulties, they still keep possession. And they have to lose it now to the Nigerians once again. Anytime they keep it neat and simple, they try to push it forward again, but haven't really been able to get the balls into the empty spaces on the right-hand side, where there's a lot of space there for the like Sudi to deal with it.
Yeah, you see Chebak and Techno trying to help the team again to push forward, but for some reason the Moroccan team they fought back a little bit.
Good moment for Kano to go into the box, and this time delivering into Onomono, and Emirates was able to deal with it quite well. It's been the moment when Nigeria really charging and pushing forward, looking to get the first goal. And there's a lot of talk about the Nigerian team Yeah, they had a rocky start, losing to South Africa. But when they warmed up into the tournament, they are a team to beat. Ajibade and Morocco really can't get the balls into the players in midfield, allowing Nigeria almost every time. They've really been dominant in the last couple of minutes there, the Nigerians.
Yeah, there've been a lot of changes in the team. Like we all know, they have like lots of players that are good, even the reserve players. So there's a lot of changes. You have the likes of Uchebe and Okobi back in the starting team. So you can tell the difference and why there's been this change and why they are doing really well. Now Carlo started. You can see why the coach decided to start the likes of Carlo in this game.
And here comes Kanu again, and Amrabat with a final touch on the ball there.
I think the Super Falcons, they've really settled down in this game. Remember at first they were using Ajibade when I was saying earlier on that they should use the likes of Kanu because she's also good and she's really fast. Now she's stressing them down the line over there, and then she's using the space really well.
The other thing about the Moroccans is they are not in a rush to hit the balls into the high areas. They always
just like that, I'm moving out. One more time, so. I'm a fellow baba, need trophy. Honorable, Shamo. Yeah, just like that, I'm moving. Ego, I honorable. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jẹun sókè o, ẹ̀yin ní ìjẹun wálẹ̀. Aláàjì, Ọlọ́run ló ní kẹsẹ́rì ká bá wọn kàkọ́lá.
So the good thing about the Nigerian team is that anytime there is a problem there at the left back position where they feel like Alozie would have to slot in, Liz Pomche can also play as a centre back with Ohale as well, or Ebi. So it depends on how the coach wants to deploy. There is going to be a lot of, hands there for the coaches to use.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the Super Falcons and the squad. You can actually change.
So a bit of rotation.
Yeah.
For the players as well.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this Super Falcons. They can play from different positions. Mind you, the Moroccan team also, they have the 6 players in front. They can do same also.
Ajibade in here. Ajibade ball delivered, and Emmerich collected without any problem. Can you talk about the runs in the right-hand side of attack? Ajibade exposing the back line of Morocco, as well as Kano doing the same on the left-hand side of attack.
Yeah, that is what they have to do. They have to quick move the ball, use different wings. They don't have to stay with Ajibade. Of course, we know Ajibade is one of the best players on the pitch, but Kanu also, Kanu is also good. She can actually do the same thing. So they have to quick change the position and try to do different stuff. Try different variations. I think that we got there.
And now Ridwan on the line. Ajibade, beautiful interception there from Ajibade. And he had to pick up the runs of Onomono. Again, it's been the Nigerians who are detecting and making things work there. Chiamaka in a dossier has been on the holiday here in Morocco. Hasn't been tested at all at the Rabat Stadium. Amani and Tagnut. Ajibade again, intercept. She comes in with that tackle there and wins it up for Nigeria, Ochebi. And here comes Okobi for Nigeria. Ball delivered into the far side there, looking for Kano. Amrabat drops it down. And it is Chebak. Excellent play there from Chebak. Here comes Amani, looking for support on the left-hand side, and she's been fouled. And this is Nigeria working hard, attacking, defending. It's been the tournament we're enjoying here tonight. The semi-final, the second semi-final game in the evening for fans watching this game almost everywhere.
This has been really impressive game to watch for both teams. They've really lived up to expectation for the semi-final of the WAFCON.
Kanu here, a good control, absolutely breathtaking control there from Kanu as she charges forward on the left-hand side. And again, it's been taken off from her. This is Missoudi. She's been pretty quiet there, Missoudi, in the game. And you have El Haj also, the right full-back. Here comes Amrabet. Sends it back to the goalkeeper. Khadija. Rich. Well, Nigerian coach talks about the fact that the Nigerian team has been seen as a favorite to win the competition, but in football almost everything is possible. The underdogs in the competition here is the Moroccan side, but now it indicates to you how the Moroccans did see themselves as having a target, and that was for them to be at the World Cup. They have already achieved that target, but what becomes an interesting bit about this team is they have this self-belief that once at the World Cup, they still can have the moment. And Ajibade in here and goes to ground, and thinking there's going to be a decision there by the referee to see if there is a foul on Ajibade. And again, there was a clash of heads there as the goalkeeper came out to deal with the ball there. Quick look at it again. Ajibade was focusing, a little bit of a push there, and but
yeah, Esha, yeah, both of them went for the ball. I think it was a clean one.
What was just enjoying the game here is that families have been allowed to come into the stadium with the sons and daughters watching this game. But Uche Nakano provided the crushing brace against Burundi, while Ajibade supplied the sucker punch that knocked out Cameroon last time out. And he looked at the perfect out one for the Ifeoma Onomonu, who made a mark, pitch strong and irrepressible. So Onomonu, when she's in there, she can always create a problem there for you. Look at the attacking play of Nigeria and how the likes of Gift Monday, who's the local player, won the Goal King or the Goal Queen award for Bayelsa State. You expect her to play a role in this game, won't you?
I think she might come in this game because she's a really good finisher. So the coach might decide to bring her in if things continue to go the way it's going right now.
Antoinette Pine here. The left back gives the ball away.
You know, you were saying earlier on that Misodi, she has been a little bit quiet. That's the problem when you don't have the ball possession and you have to keep marking all the time. You have to drop back a little bit. So it's a little bit difficult. You see, like the likes of Shebag and Tekno, the way that they're trying to play when they play other teams, you could see the way they move the ball around. But now they have to always look for the ball. And then when they get the ball, because they've been defending, it's a little bit difficult to go forward because everyone is down. They have to push forward. And before they try to do that, the Super Falcons, they get the ball away from them again. So I think they have to try something else. And the coach, I know the coach is going to talk to them after the first half to find a different way to deal with the Super Falcons.
1 minute.
Here's Spain. And Nigeria always keeping the ball. We're doing a minute about a time already in the game. And so far, no goal to either side. As we approach to end the first 45 minutes of the game, Ajibade controls well, finds Ngozi Okobi. Trying to recycle the ball back to Ajibade. Antoinette Payne here. The right full back. Also plays the club football in the United States, finds Ajibade on the right-hand side, and Kanu is waiting in the box there to bounce on it. And Onomonu, American-born attacking player for Nigeria as well. And this is another American-born. He can't another exciting play for the side here. And Plumtree just couldn't quite control well. Amani has been losing almost all the balls in very dangerous areas. Uchebi tries to drill one in here. It's been stopped. Okobi again recycles it into the box, and it's been headed back to the goalkeeper, Khadija. And so the final action in the first 45 minutes has been the Nigerians dominating play there, indicating to us that the defending champions are not ready to losing up a little bit in this competition. They want to be uptight in there, and they have been doing that, occasionally attacking the Moroccans, and the Moroccans have been pinned to their defensive line. At halftime, it is Morocco 0, Nigeria 0. Starting play for the side here.
All right, it's halftime between the Super Falcons of Nigeria and the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco, and of course, it has not been an easy encounter playing the host country in the second semi-final game of the 2022 Africa Women's Cup of Nations. Now, the Super Falcons are still goalless with Morocco after 45 minutes already gone down the clock in Rabat. And, for the Moroccans, they are known for their slicky style of play, getting the ball. There's kind of synergy between this Moroccan side from the defense to the midfield and to the attacker. And I think one thing that the Super Falcons of Nigeria has been able to do perfectly well is ensuring that you don't get enough set pieces in front of the 18-yard box because this Moroccan side have been able to convert some dead ball into goals. They have one specialist there in person of Chabak, who is also the captain of the side. But for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, they've been able to dominate the most part of the game as like the champions that we are, like the defending champions that we really are. We have actually been able to control the pace of the game. But this whole side who their target is to pick a World Cup ticket, and eventually they've actually taken one of the tickets to the 2023 Africa Women's Cup of Nations, and now they see it as they see this as an opportunity for them to go all the way to the finals to actually clinch the title all together for themselves. And it's going to be a very dicey encounter. So halftime, it is goalless, and the Super Falcons of Nigeria with more chances in the first half, but unable to convert any of those chances. And for Rashidat Ajibade, she has been very, very troublesome for the defense line of the host country, Morocco. And if you check the ball possession, it has been Morocco, just a very slight ball possession between Morocco and Nigeria, with Morocco 53% and Nigeria 47%. Attempts 1 to Morocco and 6 to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. On target, we have one shot on target for Nigeria and no target for Morocco. So overall assessment, the Nigerian attacker have been able to mount enough pressure for the defense line of Morocco, with this Moroccan side unable to being able only to maintain ball possession. And that is one thing they've done really, really well. One other thing they've done really, really well to actually keep the Super Falcons of Nigeria at bay, just ensure that Nigeria does not get to hold the ball long enough to actually map out what they need to do. But one thing I noticed from this game is we are heavily relying on Rashidat Ajibade and her abilities, and leaving out Uchenna Kanu, who I feel is also can also get the job done for Nigeria. So with all the passes, the last pass to get a goal going to Rashidat Ajibade, and you get 2 to 3, 4 players marking this Atletico de Madrid women Femeninos player. And she's been very instrumental. She's been involved in 5 of the 8 goals being scored by Super Falcons of Nigeria so far in this tournament. So all eyes are going to be on Rashidat Ajibade. So I think for the Super Falcons of Nigeria and Coach Randy Wardrum, they should just spread out their options, take out other options. Uchenna Kanu is there; she can actually get the job done. So if Rashidat Ajibade is actually being boxed up at the moment and unable to get that goal scoring chances, then we should then spread our options. So, but good enough for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. It has been a very wonderful encounter against this Moroccan side. Of course, you don't expect the win to come that easy, but you still have a second 45 minutes to actually get the job done. So you can reach us now on 0818-222-2205 and tell us what you feel about the first 45 minutes and what are the changes that you think the Super Falcons can do to ensure they go all out to win the second 45 minutes. Hello, good evening.
A very good evening to you over there.
Yeah, good evening. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Thank you. My name is Fadaka, the one and only Prince of Milan.
Okay, the Prince of Milan.
Thank you. You only said what I have in mind. You see that there, Shida Ajibade?
Yes.
All eyes on her. You understand? So we need to pay them the right thing to do. They are feeling her too much. And you know, it's not easy for her in the first 45 minutes. They should try to be changing their ball to the other side, feeding the other guy, Kano. Something, yes. That guy is very good. Something better can come from there. You understand? So he should not be loading the ball to one side. And I want them to calm down. You should not follow Morocco to play their fast game. You understand? If you want to begin from beginning, in the first 10 minutes, Morocco took the game to our best. But at the end of the day, when they calmed down, they collected everything, and everything went on smoothly. So in this second 45 minutes, they didn't just play their own normal game. And I would like the coach to look around. If there is another fresh leg that can come in that will ginger them, he should bring her. So I believe at the end of the day, this girl will surely make us proud. It's not going to be easy, you know. Morocco is a lost country. It's not going to be easy like that. But I believe if they play the normal game, go will surely have that strongly in mind.
All right, thank you, Fadaka, the one and only Prince of Milan, for having your say there. He actually buttressed what I've actually raised, that we should actually take other options apart from Rashidat Ajibade, because at the moment she's not getting the chance to even shoot at goal or even make any last cutout to actually get a chance at goal. So we should spread our options, and going forward into this game, I think Francesca Odega is going to be a good addition and a plus for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, because you know, she's also good with and the ball and creating these chances. So they should actually she should get a chance in this game. And I begin to wonder at some point why is Coach Randy Wardrum not giving a Gift Monday a chance to actually start some of these games. But you know, this is the kind of time where you need a rugged player like Gift Monday, coming from the Nigerian Women Football League. She was the top scorer during the NWFL Super 6, where she helped Delta Queens to the trophy. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
And I begin to wonder.
Hello, I am Jochuku.
Hello, Ugochukwu. Can you please step away from your radio set? All right, we lost that one. Please, when you call us, please do well to turn down the volume of your radio set, or you step away from your radio set. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
I am Victory from Kwara State.
Victory from Kwara State.
Yes.
All right, Victory, let's hear you. Welcome to Citizen Sports.
What I'm trying to say.
Step away from your radio set.
Okay, sir. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay now.
Okay, sir. So I would like to talk on Rashidat Ajibade.
Okay, let's hear you.
I'm suggesting that the Super Falcons coach, Randy Wardrum, I think he should make another option.
For the attacking option for the Super Falcons, right?
Yes, because Moroccan defense will be targeting now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Your name once again, please.
Victory from Kwara State.
Okay, Victory from Kwara State. Thank you very much. She is saying that Coach Randy Wardrum should make more options for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, as Rashidat Ajibade is currently in the eyes of all the Moroccan defense at the moment. So for the lineup, where we have Rashidat Ajibade, Ifeoma Onumonu, Tony Payne, and Ayinde also are in part of that squad. And now for the substitute, where we think that Rashidat Ajibade could actually get support from, we have the likes of Francisca Odega, Rita Chikoelu to also come up in the midfield and tighten up things in the midfield. We have Gift Monday, who is also a prolific striker and home-based player that we think can go shoulder to shoulder with this Moroccan side. She has all the strength, and I think she will be poised to actually get this job done for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. So this juncture, we need to just actually weigh our option and hope that Coach Randy Wardrum will actually get this done for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Over 2 million Nigerians are actually waiting to see the outcome of this game. Don't forget, we are also streaming this match live on our YouTube channel at CitizenFM 937. If you're not close to your TV set and your radio set, you can actually stream online on our YouTube channel at CitizenFM at 937. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Brother, it's Sadaka, the one and only Prince of Milan calling.
Okay, the Prince of Milan.
Please, I would like the coach to introduce Odega quickly at the first 45 minutes. You know, if you watch the Moroccan at the last 10-15 minutes in first half end, the defense is shaking. So they need someone that can took the ball to them and disturb them. So if you can bring Odega in, I think something better will come in from there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, the Prince, one and only Prince from Milan, Fadaka, and he is suggesting right away that at the blast of the second 45 minutes that Coach Randy Wardrum should bring in Francisca Odega to actually help in the attacking lineup for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. And I would say I quite agree with you on that one. She is one player that can actually clear and create these cut-out chances for our attackers to actually get the job done. And you know, we also have up front for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, Ifeoma Onumonu. She's been able to make a few runs as the backline of the Moroccan side have also known that allowing the Super Falcons of Nigeria to make some of these runs can actually lead to goal. And I must say kudos to the head coach of this Moroccan side, talking about Reno Pedro. He has actually, I believe he has gone all the way to watch Super Falcons video clips of their previous matches and discover how to tame the Super Falcons. And this is actually one good job done by Pedro Reno. So for me, it's going to be a very dicey one for between these two sides. And we'll go straight to the second 45 minutes of this encounter as the Super Falcons of Nigeria have resumed in the second 45 minutes in their second semi-final game against the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco, who are also the host nation in this championship. So for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, and as Nigerians, we are very, very optimistic that at the end of the day, we'll make it to the finals, where our arch rivals, the Banyana of South Africa, have defeated Zambia earlier today by 1-0, and they are waiting for either of Morocco or Nigeria in the second 45 minutes. So now we connect back to the Prince. The semi-final game going on between Nigeria and Morocco. Let me correct the venue of that match once again. Sorry, the Stade Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat, Morocco.
The fans will come here in your numbers, and so there's plenty to look out for. Both teams remain unchanged in the second half, as we have the Nigerians ready to set us underway here. It is Morocco on the left-hand side, Nigeria on the right. And this is the semi-final, the second semi-final game in the Women's African Cup of Nations. The Super Falcons will definitely moving into this competition. They have won 9 titles in 11 finals. And that's before the competition here. And hoping to make it to their 12th finals and win the title for the 10th time, but they have to scale this hurdle here against the Moroccans, as the set piece will be delivered there by Ebi. Sets it down to the penalty box of Morocco. Drop down, and Nigeria want to recycle the ball back again. It's going to be a counter-attack here, and this time it is going to be pushed by way because Amani was thinking about her player back then. Again, it's a bit confusing why Amani would have to push the ball out for throw-in when she could have just charged forward, because then she didn't know the gravity of the injury situation for her teammates.
Yeah, I think she has to be really careful there, because there was no point for her to be in a hurry, because the Super Falcons, they have 3 defenders waiting for her. So I think that was a smart move from her. And it's also important, there's more to football. She has to think about her teammates.
Again, a quick look into the tackle there on Ayani. The referee want to check the VAR to see if indeed it was a very deliberate foul there on Ayani. Prior to the ball pushed away there by Sama Mani out there for a throw-in. So that was a confusion there. As again, looking at what the injury situation was there against the Mani there. And so this is the foul you're looking at. Just a little bit of a leg on the ankle there. We did see one just happen in the game against when Cameroon played against.
Milo with Active Go helps wake up the champion in your child. Milo.
A red card was given in the game there to Fatumatu. And now it is a situation to look at. Ayani has a dangerous tackle there that warrants a cut not to be given out. It will be determined there by the returning official, Maria Rivet. We've seen similar events happening there. And again, a red card was given to Fatumatu. We did see that happen in Botswana, Cameroon yesterday, where a red card was given. Similar tackle there. And so Maria Rivet,
but the referee has to decide this was
consulting the VAR, is coming back to see whether it's going to be a foul there, and she goes to a back pocket, and it's going to be a red card to Nigeria's Ayinde. This is the very first red card to the Super Falcons in the competition. Halimatu Ayinde comes into the starting lineup. Played in a semi-final in Ghana when Nigeria played Cameroon. And this is the tackle, and this is a red card offense.
To be fair, that was a red card. That was a red card. You should know there's VAR when you're playing this kind of game, so you have to be really careful when you are. And for me, I feel this is really unnecessary tackle. That was really uncalled for. She shouldn't have done that.
At 27 years old, Halimatu Ayinde, playing the club football in Sweden, has been shown the red card. Perhaps the very first red card of given to the Nigerian team in this tournament. Ayinde was part of the Nigerian team of the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup and the winning squad of the 2014 Africa Women's Championship. So this is how it's going to be out for Nigeria. 10 against 11 in the entire second half of the game. Is it an advantage to Morocco?
Yeah, sometimes it might be an advantage. At the same time, it might be a disadvantage for the Moroccan team, because now the Super Falcons, they have to fight if they want to be in the final.
It's going to be a little bit tactical switch there by Coach Randy Wardrum. The cauldron here is charged up. The fans of the Atlas Lionesses up on the roof there. So the free kick actually has been given because the referee waved play on because the Moroccans had the ball and Armani pushed it away. And here comes the Moroccans as they try to push forward here. See if they can have a moment to go forward. Tagnut still pushing. Silver head. Tagnut finds support in Armani. Tagnut looking for space, and here comes Armani. It's going to be the Moroccans. Armani again have been losing the balls quite consistently. In the first half, she dropped a lot of balls there, giving the advantage to the Nigerians. Uchebi finds support there on the right-hand side for Antoinette Payne. And Nigeria, not perturbed by the red card given to Halima Ayinde, will try to come back into the game. And this time, things will be calmed up by the Moroccans as they charge forward again. They will be super excited. Now they have the advantage going into this break. And Chabak, midfield supremo for the side, Amrabet. Here comes Tagnut, looking for Ayani. Well cut up there by Plumtree. Handball decision, was it? Was not given. Sudi finds space on the left-hand side. Here comes the Tagnut here. And in. Sudi was looking to deal with that one. Chamaka comes out with a save. And this time into the box. Up the line it goes. And Nigeria leaving dangerously. The back line needed to clear the ball up the line. Ohale and Ebi working overtime. But again, ball looked beautifully into the box. And Ohale with that clearance. Now Morocco. Tagnut ball in. Ohale clears.
I think the red card has given Morocco a little bit of energy. You can see the way they have this confidence coming out to play right now. But the Super Falcons, there's one good thing about them. They will keep fighting until the end of this game.
Well, that's the Nigerian spirit, as Samaju Pinnick told the girls coming into this game as Morocco look to charge forward again. And the Falcons would want to deal with it. It's going to be an interesting time there for the Nigerians and see how the tactical switch there by coach Randy Rodrum is going to affect the play of the Super Falcons. I'm going to just repeat exactly what Amaju Pinnick told the Super Falcons and says, think of Nigeria and there's calls of millions of fans back home when they enter the pitch there. And we always talked about the Nigerians ground there, and the Super Falcons are looking to charge forward again. It's on the mono. Was given the huge responsibility to see if she can't get the first goal there for Nigeria. They have been pushing and pushing again. The red card once again has not changed anything about Nigeria. But Ayani here has been preferred. Ohale policing her and showing that her security is at tight. It's not going to be any free kick now for Ohale. And Ayani goes in, drills the ball into the box, and up the ball. Ashley Plumtree, the savior for the Super Falcons. This is turning out to be something else. But I tell you what, if there's anything to look at, it is Ayani with this ball. Ahali just couldn't deal with it. Chiamaka came out and Plumtree with this one.
Ayani, she's this kind of player. You don't need her in your space. You don't need her on anywhere close to your goal. You know she's one of the dangerous players in this tournament. I'm not surprised by what she's doing right there. But Nigeria, the Super Falcons, got away with that.
What a defensive clearance there from Ashley Plumtree, the vice captain, 24 years, plays a club football for Leicester City. Formerly an England Youth International. She made a senior debut for Nigeria this year. Plumtree.
I think what picnic Amadi, the NFF president, said to the Super Falcons is actually correct, because football is everything when it comes to Nigeria and the supporters. They take things really personal, so it doesn't matter, even with the red card, they still expect the Super Falcons to win this game. So for them, football is personal. There's no two ways about it.
Goes Jacobi. Finds on the morning. Ajibade is the target here. She picks it up in midfield. She's actually dropped deep to deal with the ball. Turns well. Finds Antoinette Payne. And here comes Nigeria on the charge forward. Ajibade gets the ball into the box. They're looking for Kanu. It's been dealt with beautifully there by Khadija. The play there by Ajibade. If she has anything to produce in this game, I'm just looking forward to Ajibade, and
Amy, she really controlled that situation right there. These are the things you expect your goalkeepers to do, to take command of the goal area.
Ashley Pomchi goes with it, and Sudi goes round Pomchi here, looking for space on the wide areas and finds Tagnut. Sends the ball into the box. And Abby clears only as far back as Ayani picks it up again. She has Ashley Pomchi to deal with it. And Ayani sends it back into the box again. This time it will be dealt with, taking off the line. Well, the fans of Morocco were hoping at least it's going to be a corner kick, but then she's come out in the game there. Ayani.
You know, the Moroccan, this team hasn't scored from open play. All the goals have come from dead ball situation. So Ayani, she's one of the best players in this tournament. She hasn't actually found a goal scoring boot yet, but the way she's going right now, she looks really dangerous against the Super Falcons defense line.
Ayani, 26 years, also plays the club football in England for Tottenham Hotspur. He actually knows Ashley Plumtree pretty well because they both played in the Women's League in the United Kingdom. As Americans try to get the balls out in from the defensive line, and Plumtree will chase and get this one here for Nigeria. Ayani, 26 years, also plays the club football in England for Tottenham Hotspur. He actually knows Ashley Plumtree pretty well because they both played in the... I was emphasizing this one. Ever since the event or the tournament was launched back 24 years ago, they have never failed to win a final match. And victory over Cameroon last Thursday affirmed that they have never failed to reach the tournament's last four. That's the strength of the Super Falcons. The very first time the Americans were able to do that was for them to get to the quarterfinals. The very first time in the semi-finals, the very first time as well. And the Women's World Cup, the very first time for Morocco. And now they're looking to get to the finals for the very first time.
There's always a very first time for everything. So I think this is an opportunity for them to go to the finals, but they have the likes of the Super Falcons to deal with right now. And even for the fact that they have the red card, I don't think the Super Falcons I don't think they're ready to let go of the semi-final right now. I think they really want to go back to the finals and have this opportunity to face South Africa again.
It's a foul. Well, if you consider history basically into the competition, Morocco Lionesses come into the game as the dwarfs beside the Super Falcons. We'll take the inaugural edition of the women's competition hosted by
and support women football. The Moroccan, the fans, they haven't really disappointed. They've been showing up and trying to push this team, and you can see how it's really up with the women's team.
Again, on the evidence of their performance at the Aisha Buhari Women's Football Tournament, where Nigeria hosted in September last year. But the run of the Moroccans should not be seen or perhaps treated as kick gloves because they've been working hard. Nigeria seems to have a problem there with their centre back, and that's O'Hale. It'll be Nigerians are really counting on the support of Rasheedat Ajibade, Uche Nakanu, and Francesco Odega. Keeps Monday on the bench. Chris Uchebi and Ngozi Okobi. Nome Ebi. It's been at the back there, bit of a change now. I did indicate to you the problem there with Samahami. She has been disappointing in the game. Amani Sam Amani really has not lived up to expectation. He's been losing the balls, and this Samia Asani has been given the opportunity to come in here. Another blue ball delivered into the Moroccan box, and this is going to be Tagnut, always looking for the depth touches there for Tagnut. Tries to win that possession. Nigeria keeps it. And now they have to control things beautifully. Kanu here. Payne. Lovely. There is going to be silence. There is total silence in the cauldron.
The fans are not happy right now.
And so this is the goal scorer, Uche Nakano, 25 years, made a debut for Nigeria, the senior debut back then in 2019, a 1-2 friendly defeat to Canada. She represented Nigeria at the 2014 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup and the 2014 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. She's paid her dues here for the Super Falcons, and she scored an interesting goal there. That obviously will see if Nigeria get to meet South Africa again, and it's going to be a repeat of what happened back then in 2018. But I have to say this, and a very loud announcement there, the cauldron is silent, only to have the Nigerian fans who are not up to 200 enjoying.
This is one thing about the Super Falcons. I keep telling people, like, they always show up when it matters. It doesn't matter if you give them 2 red cards, they are still going to play and then find a way to score. Right now, even the red card has even given them extra energy for them to play. You can see the likes of Kanu. She dropped back to the middle, and then she went ahead to score that goal. That's to tell you the energy, the strength, the physicality of this game, and how the Super Falcons, how they are.
Interesting decision there for.
It doesn't matter if they win it for the 9th time. They want to go for the 10th time.
Well, the moment Dibade stepped out the gear, that was the moment the Nigerians were able to find space behind the back line of the Moroccans, and Uche Nakano was able to drill home the goal there for the Super Falcons, even though they had 10 playing a man down with a red card to Ali Matu Ajibade, Anyindi, I should say. But it would be the Moroccans pushing, the Nigerians using their physical presence, and it's the goal scorer Uche Nakano, and commits a foul there. An interesting bit of that situation. And so this is going to be a handball call there by the Moroccans. And this is where they feel they should be given a chance to see if something came out here. It was Ayani who was looking to hit the ball in, and it came off the body of a Nigerian centre-back. But the Mauritanian official didn't even have a check. She was so convinced it wasn't a handball. And Ayani again giving a chase here into the box. Ayani going in. Ayani looking for support. Ball drilled and it comes back, and so it is going to be the penalty goal. It's only here for Morocco. They have found the back of the net. They have got the equalizing goal. It is game on.
Yeah, what a goal! This is really game on. The fans, they were walking from the sleep. What a goal!
Moments ago, the cauldron was silent. Now it is absolutely.
This is going to be an interesting evening. I promise you that.
It is a long night in Rabat. The roof is on fire now. The roof is indeed on fire. And so Sana Msudi with an equalizing goal. But again, talk about the drive there from Ayani. Come on in a game to take out Salma Mani, Samia Hassani, and back the goal was scored there by Sana Msudi in the 18 shirt. Uche Nakanu for Nigeria for the first goal, and then Msudi delivers. 22 years, played for club football for AS FAR here in Morocco, the goal scorer. We've seen a runs there from 17 shirted, 8 Hutch, the right full back. Plumtree here. Goal scorer Sudi here, ball delivered again by back looking for Ayani. She's been tormenting the backline of Nigeria. Ball down to Chebe, drops it down to Payne. Payne tries to run down and mark up, and Nigeria will lose possession, allowing the Moroccans to come in, but Tagnut picks it up. The foul inside the central line area. So this is the game living up to expectation here. The Nigerians were looking at the game there where the semi-finals was going to be pretty much of a one-sided. It's going to be Ajibade again with this one. If she did indeed commit another painful tackle there. We already seen one with a red card, but now the referee want to take a look at it, but the yellow card is already gone out to Ajibade.
كالتدخل القوي.
Well, so we have an open game in this competition. We're just enjoying every bit of it, and foul there by Ajibade. Already told you in the cauldron have switched on their mobile phone lights, but we have to take a look at this one first. Is it going to be a red card offense again to Ajibade?
Remember what I was trying to say, explain to you? I think she actually slipped. It wasn't intentional, but the referee has to decide.
Talking extensively about these particular tackles that will be coming in and how the referees are trying to protect their the forward. Players. So this is it. That's a very painful.
If Ajibade gets the red card.
So we're in for the night, and it's been pretty much of an exciting day in the office there. The fans are enjoying the football, the brand of football, and the investment put in there by the Moroccan officials. And it is going to be the Mauritanian referee who goes out there, takes out the yellow card, and she's going to come out with another decision. And it's going to be another red card offense, if you like. She's going back. She's going back. She's going to talk to Ajibade. She talks about Ajibade, and now it's a red card. It is a red card. 9 against 11. The defending champions have been reduced to 9 players on the pitch. Disappointment, despair there for Chidat Ajibade. And Nigeria just can't believe what is happening. They have seen their dreams being shattered, and this is what Morocco think is going to be their lifeline to the final.
I think this is a great opportunity for Morocco right now for them to continue this game, because now the Super Falcons of Nigeria, they have 2 players down, and this is a team that likes to move the ball around, interchange position. So this is going to be a difficult one for the Super Falcons of Nigeria.
Plenty of effort there coming through from the Nigerians. Now they're going to be a little bit defensive in their approach in the game, but the Moroccans are seeing if they get some bit of openings. A bit of a sad story. As Kanu tries to go around, and it's been stopped beautifully there, but the referee sees that one to be a foul. And decision here against the Moroccans. A yellow card offense as well.
It's kind of funny that the Super Falcons coach hasn't done any changes. When you have 2 red cards, you have to try to change the style of play. Get a little bit defenders in the game, but he hasn't done any changes, and it's 72 minutes already.
All right, he's the right full back for the Moroccans, who's been yellow carded, but the very first time in this game that we're seeing 2 red card decisions. They're going into the competition, and Nigeria feel that it's a problem they have to deal with. Not too sure what the tactical changes will be done. Pedros will be excited. I tell you what, this is the game, and this is the tournament. The Atlas Lionesses have had the moment to feel that they are closer to the title, and Nigeria would want to throw in a Lozier into the game. Ball into the Moroccan half. It's been cleared away, and Ayani turns beautifully, looking for some bit of support on the right-hand side. Here's the ball in, and couldn't quite control there by Plumtree. And it's going to be a little bit of a problem there for Ebi. And so Nigeria's Ebi goes to ground. I think it's a cramp issue, is it?
No, hamstring.
Hamstring.
Yeah.
All right.
I think she's officially out.
Well, she got treated after the tackle there, and so Nigerian already preparing Elozi to come into the game. And so again, I did talk to you about Plumtree, who can slot in as centre back, and
yes.
So if Plumtree slots in as a centre back, it's possible Elozi can slot in as a left back, is it?
Yeah, she can actually play. That's her position. But from what I'm looking right now, if it's a hamstring, I think she's out.
Well, the good thing for Nigeria is they are able to get the rotation right for the players in there, and so that's the Sudi who was able to get the equalizing goal there for Morocco. As we are into the last quarter of the game here, at an epic and a titanic semi-final match there between defending champions Nigeria and, if you like, the first time I see the competition and really looking to change things in terms of what they've been able to do. But 9 players now on the pitch for Nigeria, as 2 players have been shown the red card. It is Anyinde and the ever exciting Ajibade.
I know, like, what can go wrong for the Super Falcons? Onome is out, Ayinde is out, Ajibade is out. So, I'm speechless right now. And you see the supporters, they are really excited because this is an opportunity for them, for the Atlas to play the final for the first time in history.
Pain. Slot the ball down to the far side, looking for Kanu. Tagnutia for Morocco, drops it down to Shabak. And it's going to be Nakesh and fine supporting the right full back. And Hatch goes round up long time. And this is Morocco as they try to find Ayine. And this time it has to be Chiamaka comes in and ball dropped again. And the Moroccans are having difficulties. And this time again, they can't just sort themselves out in the 18-yard box of Nigeria. And it is going to be a shot gone wide, but a flag would have gone up for an offside if it had even hit the back of the net. But that is how the Moroccans are so eager to get the second goal here. Nigeria having all sort of problems in the box there because then they do have another issue to sort out in the box. And Chiamaka was in here. HAB also thinking of a bit of an injury there, but
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 5 out. Number 20.
Yeah, you see the connection between Misodi, Tagno, for the likes of Ayinde, Kanu. So I think the coach has to decide what he wants to do right now if they are going to have a little bit of chance right now because there are two players down.
Well, Nigeria coming out with a substitution, but again, this is a look at the goal that was scored there by the Moroccans. For the equalizing goal, you can see the celebration there from Ayani. But again, she contributed immensely to the goal, but Msude just took it so well, perfectly, with the left foot.
You know, Wandoze is one of the greatest goalkeepers we have in Nigeria history. She's playing for Paris FC in France, but when you drop the ball in the middle of your goal, that is one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to give your opponent that opportunity because you're going down. Before you recover, it's going to take 3 to 4 seconds. So you don't want to do that. When you're going for the ball, you should go for it and make sure the ball is in your hands.
So a bit of a rotation here for Nigeria. Plumtree still slotting as the centre back together with Ohale after the injury to Ebi, and so Michel Alozie slotting as a left full back tonight, and it is the University of Tennessee as well. As made a senior debut for Nigeria in 2021. 65 minutes, friendly loss to Jamaica, and now she's back playing as a left full back. Alozie. Yanni the target here. Payne clears it out. Kanu couldn't quite deal with it, and now it is the Moroccans who are dictating the game. And Nakesh also slotting, moving back into. Yanni the target here. Payne clears it out. Kanu couldn't quite deal with it, and now it is the Moroccans who are dictating the game. And Nakesh also slotting, moving back into holding midfield rail, and Hajia charging for the right hand side, looking to clear this one, cut back beautifully. Ball delivered into Ayani is in there, couldn't quite control well, and this time it is Tagnuk's ball volleyed way off target. Nigeria would want to bring on the ever experienced acting on the side, Rita Chukwelu, who also was part of the team back in Ghana, and now you can see the chance there for Nigeria, Morocco I should say, that was missed. So it is A change there for Nigeria. Goal scorer Uchenna Kanu is out for Rita Chukwuelu to replace her. So that's the change there. Chukwuelu is going to calm things in midfield. Nigeria down to 9 as we enter the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate situation for the Super Falcons to deal with right now. But I don't think their spirit is down. They will keep fighting. That's one thing. That's one good thing about them.
Ayani turns well, beautifully played. Ayani looking for Tagnut in the box. And he goes to ground looking for the call there from the referee. Rita Chukwuelu drops it down. Uchebi clears deep into the half, and now Nigerians will have to defend because they are numerically disadvantaged.
Yeah, they are. Like when you are down, not even 1, 2, 9 v 11. This is really dangerous. So the Super Falcons, they have to try. They have to dig deeper. They have to keep dipping. They have to try their best. But of course, the Moroccan team, this is how they want to play their football. They want to control the game, and they have the opportunity.
Don't just wake up your child. Wake up the champion in them.
It's going to be Ayani who couldn't quite control well twice. Goalkeeper, but didn't go out of.
Has kicked in, like psychologically, they know they are 2 players down. The Super Falcons, they're not even thinking of going to the third half of the Moroccan team anymore. All they're trying to do right now is to defend the 1-1 situation right now. Unfortunately, this is football, and they are just trying their best to do what they can to probably have a chance to go to the final. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed there for the side. This is a very difficult moment there for the Super Falcons. Ooh, that's going to be another tackle there in the center circle, which the Mauritanian official is going to take a look at it. On the record attendance here, 45,565 supporters in the stands watching this game as we take a look at the foul here. And so the fans are here. 45,562.
Impressive.
As the Moroccans chant forward again to see if they can get the second goal. They have been in control. Ball sent into the far post again. And Plumtree's header. And the offside flag already up. Would it indicate to you that the Cauldron was going to be highly motivated and highly intimidating? It has lived up to its bit. So on the 21st, we're going to see 5 more. Would it indicate to you that the Cauldron was going to be highly motivated and highly intimidating? It has lived up to its bit. So on the 21st, we're going to see 5 Moroccan players to be awarded in this competition, the CAF Awards, honoring and giving opportunities to Moroccan side do have in them. The youngest player, 16 years, Zuhair. Chukwuelu drops it down to Plumtree, which has been fouled. back here. Uchebi, good play there from Nigeria as they try to keep it going forward. Rita was trying to find space. Nigeria at least keeping the balls on themselves, and Mono is going to be the target here. It's been an interesting time. We did see South Africa having 6 players on the short list. Now Morocco do have 5. And Fatima Zara Amos, Islan Chebak on the ball now. Sana Musudi and Hachia comes back to Chebak. Sends it to the far left here. But Pine deals with it. Possession won back by the Moroccans. Constantine Chiamaka is there. She just couldn't quite deal with the situation. Goes to ground here, and Morocco will feel they have to find a way to reset the ball back into the box. Samia here goes around Elozi, sends it back to, and unfortunately the Moroccans have seen playing to the ball. We are into just 4 minutes to end the game. They are keeping possession, and you can see there's disagreements going on between Samia and Haj.
Even the coach is not happy right now. If you have 2 players down the opponent, you should be able to keep control of the game. That's one good thing about them. But right now they're just losing ball possession even when they're in the third half. But kudos to the Super Falcon goalkeeper. She really handled the cross that came from the other side.
Ball went back. Sudi. Here comes Tagnuts. Drops it down to Chebak. Down to left-hand side. It is with 1. And always looking for Ayani. And Elozier clears it only to the Moroccan centre-back, Amrabet. Well, off it goes there. Again, the difficult things about the Moroccans, they have the advantage, yet are not able to take whatever has been given to them. It's been on a, if you ask me, it appears that the Moroccans have almost everything at their fingertips to see them through to the finals, but then these players just can't get it right.
They have everything in their disposal to win this game right now, because when you are 2 players down, what else do you want? That, you see the way the coach Pedros, he is not happy with the way the players are playing right now. But of course, they know Super Falcons, even for the fact that there are 2 players down, they can still do magic. That's one good thing about the Super Falcons.
Just about winding things up here in the game. And Nigeria looking to introduce the Queen's player. In time, the Moroccans looking for space inside the penalty box of Nigeria as they recycle the balls into very dangerous areas. Again, looking for space to shoot from this angle. And it goes wide. Nakech.
Table close. It's not something that would actually disturb Wandoze.
Well, Ngozi Okobia would have to say goodbye now to the game, and it is going to be a gift Monday. The Robo Queens player who's going to take a place. Well, Gift Monday inspired Bayelsa Queens to win in the 2021-2022 league title and also finish the season top scorer. And she starts off, jets up into the box. She goes in, Gift Monday here, and she is given an indication of what she can produce in the game. We're given a chance, and she has been given a chance here. And she competed at the 2018 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in France. And 2019, she captained the team to its first gold medal in 12 years at the Africa Games after defeating Cameroon 3-1. Gift Monday, and Gift Monday again, given a chance here. And today is what? Today is Monday.
Yes, and then her name is Gift.
Monday. Praise to winning the 2021-2022 league title and also filling the season top scorer. And she starts off, jets up into the box, she goes in, gets Monday here, and she is given an indication of what she can produce in the game when given a chance, and she has been given a chance here, and she competed at the 2018 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in France. Vani Taknout goes in here, Taknout sends it back again. Ridwani would want to find some balls into the box. She looks for space. Oh, lovely here, Taknout. And this Ridwani! Oh, nearly got the second goal. But I tell you what, nearly never kills a bird.
I was going to say that to you. You have to shoot the bird right to his head if you want to kill the bird. There's nothing like nearly when it comes to killing the bird, Mr. Benjamin.
And that's how they have lovely opportunity, the Moroccans. And this is it. How many chances will come their way? How many of those quality chances will come their way, the Moroccans? How many?
But you cannot take away the build-up from these ladies, the Moroccan team. They are really doing everything they can. But this is something about football. You have this intention, but it doesn't work sometimes.
There's a foul there to the Super Falcons. Quickly, they want to take it. Doing 6 minutes about it, already doing 2 minutes of it. And Gift Monday producing some gifted footworks here.
Do you think she came with a gift?
She absolutely have to. There will be an enormous celebration there in Nigeria if the 9 Falcons can produce the winning magic for Nigeria to be at the final.
All they need right now is just a chance. Ayani is done right now. I don't think Coach Pedro will be happy.
Well, Ayani slipping forward as the Moroccans try to find some gift up there. Ball sent into the far post, and oh, lovely work there from Payne. Sends it back into the middle third. Back again to the Moroccans. It is Nigeria. They have defended in the second half, and this is Ayani trying to get it out. Puncture with that interception. And Gift Monday. We'll see if she can produce some quality runs here, but again, ball goes off the line. Chebak is in control in midfield there for Morocco. Chebak now plays Misuni. And there's always going to be some bit of runs there into the box, and there's going to be a touch there, and it's going to be a corner kick.
That was a great interception from Ohio. That was a good one from her. You can see the way the Moroccan team they're playing right now. They're using the left-hand side, trying to penetrate the defense line, and they're doing really well.
It is Shabak here. Msudi here drills it in, and Shamaka pulls it away for a corner kick, but still is in. Is a corner kick. Shamaka is really doing an overtime job tonight. She has been tested, tried so many times, and she is not letting in the second there for the Moroccans. It's a night of football festival here. There's a night of feasting in Rabat, if they should be able, if Chebak is able to produce the magic. If it's going to be this one from Taknout, but Nigeria will block that. 9 Falcons in battle against 12 or 10 Lionesses, if you like. There's going to be an opportunity, a trip in the box. Referee looks at it. Waves play on. No penalty decision. Gives Monday, trying to control. Couldn't quite find herself in there. It's still going on. It's still going to be space. It's still going to be Ohale who will get it out.
Ohale, she's really doing a great job in the defensive line right there. You see the way she's reading the game. That wasn't a penalty for me.
Well, again, the referee seems to be having some talking in there. There's VAR looking at this match.
Ohale, she's really doing a great job in the defensive line right there. You see the way she's reading the game. That wasn't a penalty for me.
Well, again, the referee seems to be having some talking in there. There's VAR looking at this match. And VAR still checking.
You can see the Atlas Lionesses, they are open and praying that it's a penalty. No
Well,
penalty.
it's not. And so we are into the time here. And here we go. It's Nigeria and the Moroccans fighting of things to see they would have the chance to get to the finals. We've already seen South Africa waiting for one of these two sides. Nigeria felt they have fought very hard until the two red cards there to Ayinde and Ajibade are still holding on and fighting hard.
It is a final before the finals, and I must say the Super Falcons are currently being tested at the moment. Two red cards in the second 45 minutes, and those red cards came through Uchenna Kanu in the 60s. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Limat Ayinde in the 48 minutes, but the Super Falcons were able to rally round to actually get the lead in the 62nd minute through Uchenna Kanu. And I keep saying it during the first half break that we need to explore our options and leave Rashidat Ajibade as she was caged at that moment in the first 45 minutes. And along the line in the 62nd minute, Uchenna Kanu got the lead to put Nigeria in front through that game. It was a beautiful pull-out from Rashidat Ajibade and headed wide by informer Numonu that hit the vertical bar, and for Uchenna Kanu to actually come in from behind them to actually get that rebound into the back of the net. But that lead didn't actually last long. It was just 4 minutes later that this Moroccan through Umsodi got the equalizers, and they capitalized on the one red card that we had and through Alimata in the 48 minutes to actually get that equalizer. But later on into that game, in the 78th minute, Rashidat Ajibade got a matching order to actually make us go two-man down at the moment. So as it stands at the moment, 90 minutes done and dusted with the extra time set to resume anytime from now, and it is Nigeria 1, Atlas Lionesses of Morocco 1. What an intriguing final, a match full of also some controversies, which we are going to talk subsequently in our program tomorrow morning. But right now, as it stands, it is still Nigeria 1, Morocco 1, as the first 15 minutes in the extra time is set to kick off. And these girls, for me, have actually proven their worth. Despite the two red card, it has shown that these girls can actually hold their own. With for the Moroccans, they have themselves to blame because they've actually thrown a lot of chances leading to the conclusion of the first or the conclusion of the 90 minutes in the second half. They should have gotten the advantage and taken advantage of that two women down that Nigeria have to actually go all the way to end this game at 90 minutes. But as it stands at the moment, the first 15 minutes for the extra time is about to kick off, and I would like to say I don't see any reason why Ifeoma Onumonu should remain in this match because she is already tired. Although we have the introduction of Gift Monday, and Rita Chikwelu in the midfield to actually stabilize things in the middle of the park for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, who are 2 women short. So the second 45, the first 15 minutes for the extra time has actually kicked off. So let's see how the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be able to hold their own going into this encounter, as I have not seen this kind of encounter in a long time in women's football, especially on the African continent. So we are going to go back to the Prince Abdullah Moulay Stadium in Rabat, Morocco, where the first 15 minutes in the second semi-final game between the host Atlas Lionesses of Morocco and the Super Falcons of Nigeria, 9-time champion, who are actually gunning for their 10th continental title, as they square off for the first 15 minutes. Now let's go back to the venue of the match for the first 15 minutes.
Halfway line of
So
the...
when you have Lionesses attacking the Falcons, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, that's what I'm saying, the 9 of it, and that's exactly why we had extra time, because the Falcons are fighting pretty hard.
Yeah, they're not ready to give in yet. They're not ready to give in.
They can't.
I don't think they're ready to give in.
Even though I did indicate 11 Lionesses, there's 12 of them. The fans are also part of it. And so this is an exciting moment there for us to enjoy the football. The 9 players of the Nigerian Super Falcons ready to take the game to the 11 Lionesses of the Moroccans, and this is a fight that is happening.
I think it's the other way around. The Lionesses, they're taking the fight to the Falcons.
And so we're into the extra time and see what happens here. It's an exciting time once again in the Women's Cup of Nations. It is 1-1 extra time, and it is Chabak controlling things once again. She's always trying to spin things and take the pace and get the ball into very much good positions. The difficulties with the Moroccans is that when the balls are set into the back line, and when you see Amrabat and the likes of Chad, they continue their effort in there. Plumtree.
This is Chebak. She's the midfield general. She likes to roll, go everywhere, and try to do her thing. So the Super Falcons should watch out for her.
So I count many times the balls are sent in here. Loses ball in, sent into the halfway line of the Moroccans, and Gift Monday was looking to pounce on that one, but Budwani will send it back to Mitch Khadija, who sends it again to Amrabat, the centre-back currently, to get the ball into very good positions. And Nakash finds support in Ed Hutch, who's racing, charging on the 18-yard box of Nigeria, and this time it's a sent back. Chabak here, Chabak, and goes off the body of Uchenna. And again, Nigeria escaping from that onslaught from the Lionesses again. Ooh. She is indeed the supreme player in the team, Chabak. Father once played for the Moroccan national team, and now daughter is leading the Moroccan team, Chabak Gislan, and she's also in line to win a cup award. That's if she is voted for.
She has been really impressive in this tournament. You can see the way she's played. She's always, whenever they get to the third out, she's always there. She's always ready to pound on the opponent.
Should be, as they still move forward again to see if they have the moment to come in. You can always see Sudi and Tagnut moving in. Here comes Chabak here. She also plays the club football for ASFAR. It is going to be this one for Chiamaka to deal with it. Ayani contributed to the equalizing goal, and Ayani was looking to score here.
Another good shot from Ayani, but there was no force on the ball.
And this is that Gift Monday going in here, and again is a physical play there from the right full back for the Moroccans, 8 El Hutch. Pushing down Gift Monday. And a talking to be done by the Nigerian centre forward Gift Monday. Well, Gift Mandiwizi was part of the team that won the championship and was the first African team to do so. She scored the 8th goal in the team's 9-0 win against Equatorial Guinea. That was the 2021 Turkish Women's Cup. But she always starts on the bench because you have Shola and Jiba there in there, so given a chance to come in. And this time it is Lozier's long ball into the half of the Moroccans. It's been brought back. Lozier here recycles it to Rita Chukwuelu, looking for by the Nigerian centre forward Gift Monday. Well, Gift Mandiwizi was part of the team that won the championship and was the first African team to do so. She scored the 8th goal in the team's 9-0 win against Equatorial Guinea. That was the 2021 Turkish Women's Cup. But she always starts on the bench because you have Shola and Jiba there in there, so
Glovo is the app that brings you anything you want, like better crispy chicken and chilling after work, or what you need from the supermarket sharp sharp. Order a Glovo and we get it.
There in there, so given a chance to come in, and this time it is Lozier's long ball into the half of the Moroccans. It's been brought back. Lozier here recycles it to Rita Chukwuelu, looking for the 20 as well, and switching to play for Nigeria. Grandfather is a Nigerian, and this is Msudi. Space here. This is Msudi looking to drill this one in. Chiamaka will deal with it. Chiamaka wouldn't have a problem dealing with this one.
No, she wouldn't. She has the height right there. But that was a good shot from Misodi. She actually found the target.
The goal, they've been forcing it. It's not happening.
Because you see the way the Super Falcons, they're playing 4-2-2 right now. They're trying to see how they can revive this game to end, like probably go into the penalty shootout to see if they have opportunity to go to the finals. I think that's the only thing they are looking up to right now.
Well, it's Consul Tagnut in the box, and again, there are too many of those close chances there for the Moroccans, and they're just fluffing everything away.
I think they have great opportunity, big opportunity to win this game. I hope they don't end up regretting after the end of this game if they don't utilize their chances.
Here comes Skip Monday, and once again it is Ed Hatch here getting the ball away. Yes, sad story there for the Moroccans if they fail to find themselves into places where they believe they can't score. And the fans can't wait to have the second goal coming in. Lozier in Nigeria fancying a place in the box of the Moroccans. Here comes Hardy. Samia. Right touch. Back to Samia. Morocco getting plotted from the fans because they keep in possession. Ball sent into the far side. And again, a very unproductive ball. And Payne will pick it up pieces up for Nigeria. Sends it in. And once again, on the mono, couldn't sort of feet out. He's Ridwan who set the pace now for Morocco. Chebak here. Space on the right-hand side. Press play. Lozier will have to keep it down for Nigeria. And this time the Super Falcons losing the ball. Back to Payne. Trying to go with the long balls, looking for Nemonu. And she cut back beautifully on Nemonu here. Nigeria. And Ridwan wins it for Morocco. Here comes Tagnut. Express play, switching to the right-hand side. And again, Samia. Jacques her way into it. There's no space in the middle. And it comes to Msudi, tracks it in. And once again, it's going to be another wasted chance. The Moroccans are just wasting all the opportunities.
Yeah, this is a wasted opportunity from the Moroccan team. they should do better when they get to the third half. They have the opportunity to win this game, but the way they're going when they get to the third half is really disappointing to watch.
Ayani holding off pretty well. Nakesh. And here comes Tagnut. Chebak. One set up. Ayani holding off pretty well. Nakesh. And here comes Tagnut. Chebak. One set up.
Was there, but she just missed the target.
Amrabat controlling once again. It's been pretty much of a holiday situation there for the Moroccan keeper. They've had 31% shot accuracy. The Moroccans haven't shot inside the Nigerian half. 14 shots so far. It's against 3 of Nigeria into the Moroccan box. Lovely here. Combination play. Exciting. Samia for Morocco. Trying to cut.
Yeah, that was a technical foul, right? Sometimes you take one for the team.
Be absolutely an interesting scenario there for the Moroccans to see to the end of the game without getting a goal. And Nigeria using the experience to go through to the shootouts. It has happened this way. Lemonu gives Monday on the target with his long ball into the Moroccan half. And you see them run, mows everything down, running the engine of the Nigerians. Ayani pulled through here, block tree to the target. Ayani, and again, there was a lot of space there because Sudi was just arriving. Ayani decided to go solo.
You can see the disappointment on Ayani's. That was a good run, like I said. It's so easy for her to break through the defense line. Just raise her head up, pass the ball to the other player, and then she will just finish nice and easy. But of course, again, she didn't raise her head up to see.
Trying to drag the Nigerians from their defensive shells. Hatch, Sudi, back to the right back. Oh, good interception there from Uchevi. We've been talking about the play of the Moroccans and how the Nigerians need to be mindful of the attacking threat and the specialty by Chebak. Though she's seen some moments of glorious opportunities gone, it's still been difficult for them to break the Nigerians down, even though they just down